Hey guys, what we're going to do today, we're going to rebuild this Edelbrock carburettor. So I'm going to need to take it off. I've got my handy assistant with me. We're going to pull this apart. Alright guys, so I've got the carburettor off the car and it's basically down to stripping. Obviously I can see that it's quite muggy, the fuel. I haven't rebuilt this in well over 10 years. And this basically stopped opening up as well. It wasn't just working as it should do, but as you can see how grimy that is. But we're going to whisk these bolts off here and open it up. So as you can see, I've just taken that out. This is the old one. I'm going to put a new one in there, but we'll just pop that to the side for now. Let's just zoom in or out a little. Should be a bit better. There we go. So as you can see, how much crud is in there, even though I change my filter quite regularly. So what we're going to do is we're going to tip this over and get this piece out now. Quite loaded. Tip this over, get the remaining fuel out, and then we'll try and clean it. Well, we're going to clean it. There we go. As you can see how much crud is sitting in, even though, like I said, I change my filters, I have good filters. It still needs to, you still need to do a rebuild every now and again. So let's continue, shall we? So we're cleaning this out. I like to use a bit of brake cleaner. Let's just tip it on its side. And anything else? See how much crud's come out of that. Let's just pull these off. If that want to come off. Here we go. Get the remaining residue out there. Grab another bit of cloth. Right, this is all nice and cleaned. Just going to let it dry off for now. I'm going to work on replacing the float bowls, the bowls, the float bowl, flute. As you can see, some of them are getting a little bit stuck. They're not returning as it should do. So let's get this off. Don't want to damage these. spring can go there. Don't have to take the bolt right out. I think I was just daydreaming there. But loosen it off a little bit. You can swivel the plate round. You should be able to pull that needle out. Let's get to this side, shall we? So that boulder, it was not too bad. It wasn't, I don't think it's leaking, but we will replace it. It's cruddy and worn. As you can see where the float's been sitting, we're just going to have to bend these out a little bit and adjust our floats. So I'm going to leave that there just so I can sort of bend them slightly into position. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that, they're not really in the same position. One's slightly out, but we'll just bend that a little bit just so we can get to where we were before, roughly. I think that's about right. Okay. Not too bad. A bit of crud in there. Spritz it. Off. Looks fairly clean in there, so I'm happy with that. What I'm going to do is just clean that up. I think I see some, but yet again, brake cleaner. Blow that back in. Pop that little bag back in there. And then just stick that back on with its new washer. Oh, sugar plum. Come out. Now you're stuck, you little bugger. Flare that out a little bit, so it sits in there nicely. That's better. Right, screw this back in. on, get in there, you little... My fat hands. Delicate hands for these things. But that's just... It's a little stiff for some weird reason. Bloody thing kept falling out. It needs to stop doing. Sits in there a little bit better now. Let's get this in. Fat hands on it. I think we will go in second. Right, so I've replaced one, got to do the other one. Going to set the gasket as well, which they're giving me 2. So let's put this on. There's a difference. Off, put it there. Notice something, I don't know if you can see that right there, but it seems to be, because I cleaned this part out and then I was sort of shaking it this way just a second ago, and I think a little fly was in here somewhere, so that could have been my problem. Right, let's get these open. Oh, look at that. You can see that. Much crud is around there. Let me take this gasket off again. I'm going to have to give it a little spritz again. There's a steady amount of crud. Oh yeah. Oh my. Right, so we're just taking this apart a little bit more. I've put the floats back on and the new gasket on this side, so this can go over here for now. And I'm slowly stripping apart bit by bit. You don't want to just strip the whole thing apart and then, I mean you can do, and then just blitz it. I'm just doing it piece by piece, just so I know what's going on, because I might not finish it today. But yeah, you can see I've already blown that one through, but there were quite a few of these bits quite crudded up. This port here, was blocked completely. I'm quite surprised my car was running with the amount of blockage and gunk in this carburetor. So I'm going to go through bit by bit. There's a gasket in there which I've got all of these bits and pieces to yet put in, but I'm going to go through, clean them all up, and bit by bit. Yeah, normally you strip that off completely, dip in a nice box with a cleaner and everything and get it done, but we'll do it bit by bit. Right, so it's all back together, back on. A few adjustments. I've got an electronic pump, so the floats are a little bit too far down and flooded the engine, so I've had to take out all the plugs, dry it out. But we're on take 2, shall we? So let's start this thing up. There we have it. I still need to adjust the carburetor a little bit, so we're going to be adjusting these bits here for the idle. But other than that, it sounds a lot better than what it was before. I'll say join us next time on the next project. Cheerio for now.